What's going on, Lead Gen Beasts? Matty Ice here, Leads for Locals. Got a pretty sweet video for you today. Going to be showing you step-by-step how to create a GoHighLevel workflow specifically for your Facebook lead forms, depending on the answers that leads provide inside of the lead form. This is really, really powerful. It's going to be able to, or it's going to allow you to segment your list and customize your emails and text messages, basically all of your follow-up, like specifically based on the types of answers that people give in the lead form. And this is kind of a part 2 video of another video I did very recently. I'll have a link down in the description where I break down the brand new feature inside of the Facebook lead form where you can now actually filter your leads based on the answers they provide to these multiple choice questions. It is really, really powerful, especially if you have an agency or if you're just a business owner that has a couple of different services that you offer, depending on how qualified the leads are. This is definitely going to be the video for you. So make sure you stick to the end. I'm going to show you step-by-step how to create this. As usual, guys, my only ask, if you find the video helpful, please smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Check out all the links in the description. Always have really good training for you guys there. When it comes to like what are we talking about in this video, there's really good supplemental training there. And also, if you don't have GoHighLevel, please go through my affiliate link in the description. It really does help support the channel, guys. Really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. All right, so let's break down the workflow really quick. And this is actually pretty easy to set up. And this first workflow is basically going to be the one that tells GoHighLevel where to send your leads depending on the answer. So you're also obviously going to want to have separate workflows for, if they answer this way, they're this type of lead, what kind of emails, text messages, follow up do we want to send them, and vice versa for the other one. All right. I'm just going to give you a quick example, and then I'll show you how to set this up. So this is a campaign that I was running for a course that I have on lead generation for life insurance, annuities, IULs, etc. And I was using lead forms, obviously. So if we go to questions, you'll see here, so I've got a multiple choice question, basically just asking if they're an actual life insurance agent or are they a marketing agency, because I get both. And you'll see now that I have lead filtering here, and I can trigger them based on if they're a lead or not a lead. And so it's just awesome, because what it allows you to do is customize the messaging after they submit the form. So you can send them to, if they're a really good lead, they're qualified, maybe you send them to book an appointment. If they're not a good lead, they're not qualified, maybe you send them to a free training or like a low cost or low ticket course that you sell or something like that, right? So we have our lead filtering initially here in the actual forms. And what I want to do is I want to create very specific workflows depending on what answer they provide here. So what we're going to do is, so I'm actually going to copy this first answer here, okay? And we're going to go back to GoHighLevel. Now, this is, and actually before we do the workflow, guys, this is really important because otherwise the workflow is not going to operate properly. You want to make sure that your Facebook forms are mapped correctly. So the first thing that I do is I go to custom fields and I actually create a custom field for that multiple choice question inside of my lead form. So I'll just show you here as an example, the one that we'll be using. I usually name it lead form. I wish they would organize this by or put it in alphabetical order, but whatever. It's right here, lead form, the name of my product or service, and then are they an agent or an agency is basically what I named it. So you're going to create a custom field. It does need to be text, all right? And I'll usually put lead form in front of it so I know exactly what I'm using it for. I'll put the product or service, and then what answer can they provide, and then you click save. All right, that's what we're going to use when we then go to integrations and we go to Facebook form fields mapping. You're going to see your Facebook lead form here, and if you don't, it's probably because it's not published. You have to have your lead forms published inside of your ads manager before it shows up and GoHighLevel. Keep that in mind, guys. All right, so I'm just going to edit this really quick. So I get first name, email, phone number on all of my lead forms. I really like getting phone number, not just for text messaging, but if you guys have appointment setters in your business, these are phenomenal leads for appointment setters to call out to because these people are requesting information from you. And, you can have your appointment setter call them up, say, hey, just want to make sure you received your free lead magnet. What did you think about it? Got any questions? Hey, also, just so you know, we have XYZ product and service, got a free demo, whatever. This is great if you have your SaaS, if you're doing a SaaS product. Anyways, I digress. I always get the phone number, and then you're going to map the custom field that you just created to this question from the lead form right here. So it's going to be right here, lead form, ALGM, whatever one custom field you just created. Click update. It's really important that you do that. Otherwise, this automation is not going to work. All right. So once you have that done, let's go back to automation. You're going to create a workflow, start from scratch, create new workflow, name it, etc. I'm just going to pull up the test one that I was already using. All right. And there's really not too much to this, guys. That's what I love about GoHighLevel. They make this really easy. Our workflow trigger is still going to be Facebook lead form submitted. All right. So you find that workflow trigger, choose inform, find the form, the Facebook lead form that you're using, click save. That's really all you do. But the first thing that we want to do once somebody fills out our lead form is we want a condition here. We want to start segmenting them out depending on the answers they provided. So in order to do that, we click the plus sign, scroll down to the bottom, click if and else, and you're going to choose contact details here, and you're going to find the custom field that you just created for that lead form. All right, so we're going to scroll down. And it's right here, lead form. Are they an agent, like an actual agent, or are they a marketing agency? All right, and the operator here is going to be is, and I'm going to paste that question in. All right, so you're going to copy. It really doesn't matter which one you do. I'm just using the first one. You could use either. It doesn't matter. All right. Let's see. All right, so we paste that in. We click save. All right, and what's going to happen now is every time somebody fills out that lead form, it triggers this automation. The very first thing GoHighLevel is going to check is, do they have that answer in their custom field, like in their profile, basically. All right. So if the answer is yes, I don't know why I have two here. Let's get rid of this. All right. Yes. Okay. So if the answer is yes, which again, using my particular case as an example, if they are a life insurance or annuity agent, if that's a yes, then this is where you want to start at the very minimum, add your contact tags, put them into a certain stage in your pipeline. So we can add a tag right here. I would do just life insurance / annuity agents. All right. Guide opt-in, something like that. Demo opt-in, because in this particular campaign, I'm offering a free demo of the course. So my contact tag would be life insurance / annuity agent demo opt-in, something like that. And then create an update opportunity. I'll just do some of these as an example so we can just start to see it built out. All right, create an update opportunity. Got to stay organized with your leads, guys. That's really, really important, especially if you have a team and you got appointment setters and stuff. So find agent lead gen mastery. Let's see, Masterclass. Demo opt-in. All right. I like putting the opportunity source as, let's see, we go to attribution first, and then we'll do the medium. So when you're doing your Facebook ads, this is just kind of a side note for you guys, but this is really, like, if you want to know where your leads are coming from, this is really powerful. If you scroll down on your with your Facebook ads, right here where it says URL parameters, so you can see I already have mine done. But my UTM medium is the ad set name. And let me see. I'll just delete these. Maybe I can I redo that? I don't know if I can. Build it. Okay, here it is. Build a URL parameter. Sorry. So your source is going to be, I usually do site source name. The medium is going to be the ad set name, the campaign name. This is pretty obvious. And for the content, I usually do the ad name and then apply. And that's going to automatically be brought into GoHighLevel. So when somebody opts into a very specific campaign or ad set or whatever, there's like a ton of different ways you could do that. It's actually going to show up in their profile. You can create lists, like smart lists based on that. I highly recommend it. So we'll go ahead and save that. Also the status, I usually do open. All right, turn that on. All right, and then from here, I don't know. What else do you want to do? Do you want to add tasks for specific team members? Do you want to assign them to specific team members? Right here, assign to a user. So maybe you have a sales team that only deals with leads that are qualified, and then maybe you have a part of the sales team that deals with leads that are not qualified, and they focus on a different product or service. So you can assign people to a very specific user here. If you want, save action. Another one is obviously going to be what I would do is create separate workflows for each condition here. So in this case, I'm going to add to workflow, and then let's see, I think I already have one here. Maybe not. I'll have to find it. Anyways, I would have a workflow that has emails, text messages, voice drops, etc. Basically a long-term follow-up sequence specifically for life insurance and annuity agents that have opted in for this free demo. Okay. And then on the flip side of that, if the answer is no here, again, you basically just duplicate the same exact process here. Obviously, the workflow, the follow-up sequences and the workflows that get triggered are going to be different, depending on the answers. But in this case, the contact tag would be marketing agency demo opt-in for my particular course. And then maybe I have another stage in my pipeline, same pipeline because it's the same product, but I have a different stage. So I have one for actual agents, and then I have one for marketing agencies. So I can very easily just go into my opportunities, go into pipeline. I can see how many marketing agencies have opted in. I can see how many agents have opted in. Okay. Let's see what else. And then, in this particular case, I would do add to workflow. And now all of the emails and text messages that I send are the language is different. It's I'm speaking to the way you speak to a life insurance agent about lead generation is much different than how you speak to a marketing agency about lead generation. So I want to cater my follow-up sequences to these two different sets of audiences that I'm getting here. So anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. It's really not much more complicated than that. Like the initial workflow for segmenting your list and triggering specific workflows depending on the answer to this condition here. Are they an agent? Are they a marketing agency? Are they qualified for this, or are they qualified for this? Right? Obviously, it's going to depend quite a bit on the type of campaign that you're running, your business. That's why I always recommend having multiple different services that you can offer to people, not just one course or not just one product or service, because not everybody's going to be qualified for your primary service. But maybe, so if we're talking about marketing agencies, right, you're doing some campaigns for your agency. Maybe not everybody can afford your one-on-one service, but maybe they can afford a $297 course. That happens all the time. Maybe they can afford coaching instead, right? So hopefully you see where I'm getting at with this. But as far as setting up the workflow goes, not very difficult at all. All right. So if you guys have questions, if you need me to clarify anything, drop a comment down below. Would love to hear your feedback. And let me know what you guys think about this. I think this just provides us a lot of opportunity to really cater our follow-up and our messaging to specific audiences, which when you can do that, your conversion rate tends to go up quite a bit, right? So let me know what you guys think. Either way, I hope you guys are crushing it. I hope this really helps you guys, gives you some ideas, some cool things you can do inside of Go High Level. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Matty Ice is out.